Hey y'all, how y'all doing? And welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 522, I believe. I'm back with another video. This is not going to be a long video. I'm gonna do my best and on my best on this video because this video was not planned. After watching two movies today, and let me remind y'all, I barely watch movies. After watching two movies today, I watched Notorious about Biggie Smalls, and I watched Soul Food. Those two movies, and it shocked me that I watched two movies. And as I was watching the movies, I was browsing up and down on social media, and all I can see on my social media feed, on my social media's page, is the passing of Jiggly Caliente, known as Bianca Castro. She was part of RuPaul's Drag Race. To me, that's what she is known from. RuPaul's Drag Race and RuPaul's All Stars. Now, let me be the first to say I don't know too much about Jiggly Caliente. I really don't, because I didn't start watching Drag Race till like back in 2017, 2018. And I started at season 1. And after I watched it, season 1 of RuPaul Drag Race, basically, I just skipped on to season 4, which I'm going to go back to that whenever I start back. Well, actually, I stopped at season 14 when Simone won. But I'm going to actually go back. But season 4 of RuPaul Drag Race, that's when I saw Jiggly Caliente, because I asked my cousin who was that, and my cousin explained to me that's Jiggly Caliente, and her name is Bianca Castro, and she was born in the Philippines. And I'm gonna get into what I know of her, because I don't know too much about her. And although I watch RuPaul Drag Race, I don't know a lot about a lot of the queens that's in the performance center. Like, I follow them on social media, but just because I follow them on social media does not mean I know all of them completely, personally, anything like that. But I will take the time to study them. Like, mostly I studied a whole lot of drag queens, that was in RuPaul Drag Race. And when you kind of think about it, if you know, to me, drag queens are a big part of the LGBTQ community. And they make up a big population, like transgender men and women make up a big population of the LGBTQ community. And let me be the first to explain this to y'all. I didn't know this. It is said that Jiggly Caliente, Bianca Castro, she was one of the first transgender women in history to enter in RuPaul's Drag Race in the competition, season 4. But we're going to get into that in a little while. But first, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, so you will get notified when I have new content available. Now, before we get started, let me go on and fix my other cup of coffee. Okay, y'all, Folgers. See, look at here, you got this right here. You got 24 in the pack. And see, got these little singles right here. Like if you on in a hurry and on the go, get these right here. What you're gonna do is this. Do it like that. Put it in there like that. You can put as many as you want. Got a little of this right here. This is French vanilla coffee creamer. And what you're gonna do, you pour as much as you want. There's no limit, but I love a lot of cream in my coffee. I love a lot of cream. So let's just put that out there. I love a lot of cream and sugar. Now this is sugar in this right here. This is where I keep my sugar in. And look at that. Get you one of these dippers right here. Oh Lord. Get you one of these dippers and dip it in there. And put you one more in there. You know. And plus the cream already sweet. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you are new here and if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell so you will get notified when I have more videos available. Okay? So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna talk about Jiggly, Caliente, known as Bianca, Castro. And like I said, she was born in the Philippines, if I'm correct. And she's the first transgender woman in history to enter into RuPaul Drag Race. And the second woman in RuPaul Drag Race history to enter into RuPaul's Drag Race being transgender is Gia Gunn, I think. Gia Gunn is the second one. Listen, if there are any RuPaul Drag Race fans out there like I am, and if I got any of this wrong, please correct me, because as you know, it's still a lot in my community that I'm still learning. But don't get me wrong, I've watched RuPaul's Drag Race, but I'm so behind. I don't even know. I can't even tell you which season it is. I can't even tell you. But if I'm right, please let me know. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, I had to do this video because I wanted to. Because listen, I was not gonna do it today. I was gonna wait till yesterday, but I was like, you know what? Let me go on and take care of this tonight. Because it's been trending. I even made a post on Instagram giving my condolences, giving my heartfelt moment of the passing of Jiggly Caliente, known as Bianca Castro. Now, I will say again, I did not, and I do not know much of her. I didn't know much of her, but I did see her in season 4 on RuPaul's Drag Race, and she also played in Pose, the TV show Pose, when it was on the air. And she was born in November of 1980. And she was 44 years old of age. And, she was 44 years old of age when she passed away. She was 44 years old. So, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all this. So, a couple of days before her passing, and as you may know, I follow a lot of drag queens on Instagram and on social media. Because when you get, listen, this is the thing with me. And this how I feel. When you are part of the community, when you are part of a community, especially the LGBTQ community, and when you know yourself, you start going off and you start just following peoples that is part of the community. You follow peoples that you constantly like, that you knew for I can't get my words out. You start following peoples that you know for without a shadow of a doubt. It's good to the heart, good to the mind. And I follow a lot of peoples. I follow a lot of drag queens that is part of RuPaul's Drag Race. I follow a lot of peoples that is part of the community, that supports the community and everything like that. Because that's how I feel. This is how I feel. I feel like I'm a part of the community. Let me follow people's that does things for our community, that stands up for our community, that is the voice for our community, because there can be more than one voice of the community. And me, quite frankly, I follow a lot of drag queens that participated on RuPaul's Drag Race. I followed Jiggly Caliente, and a couple of days before her passing, I think it was like 1 or 2 days before her passing, and her family or whoever posted the post said that that she has some tours coming up, like she was going to be doing her tour and everything, and it says that she wasn't able to do her tours. Hey y'all, I'm sorry about that. My camera went off. But yes, like what I was saying, it is saying that Jiggly Caliente, like her family or anybody who was over her page, over her platform on Instagram, said that she had to cancel her tours and she had to cancel her shows because she had became sick. She had became sick, and she had to cancel her shows. But this the thing that I did not know. It is said that, Jiggly Caliente, she was a diabetic. And to me, that's one of the most serious diagnosis that you can get. One of the most very serious medical thing that you could get is diabetes. So leading to Jiggly Caliente, known as Bianca Castro's diabetes and everything, and her having it, it is said that her leg had to be amputated. Now, amputated means when they amputate your leg, I guess that means that they just cut it off, because that's what is causing the illness or the sickness, or better yet, if you don't get no better. So they had to amputate it, I guess, to get the blood flowing going. I really don't know. But if y'all don't mind, what is amputated really? Because I don't wanna get it wrong, and I don't wanna say nothing disrespectful. But it is said that, they had to amputate her leg because she had got sick, and she had an infection in her leg, or better yet, her leg became infected, and she had an infection in it, so they had to amputate it because of her diabetes. And she has been sick for a great amount of time. This was like 1 to 2, 3 days that this person, that her family had posted on social media. So fast forward to this morning, I wake up, get on Instagram. Soon as I get on Instagram, I see this post that says, it is with heavy hearts that our beloved Jiggly Caliente has passed away. And, she was sick, and this was like after her leg was amputated. And I'm guessing that the infection kind of got everywhere. I don't know, did the infection get everywhere in her leg? I don't know, did it get everywhere on her body, anything. But I do know for a fact, and with a shout of a doubt, diabetes is nothing to play with. And it's kind of like a hard situation and sad situation to think about. And when I seen the post, and I just paused for a minute. I just sat there for a minute. I just laid there for a minute. And I was like, wow, she just posted, like her family just posted that she was in a hospital, her leg got amputated, and she was sick and everything. I'm like, wow. I would have never thought that I would be waking up hearing this type of news. So fast forward, after I see the news, after I see the article, and after I keep seeing people's posts that knew her, that knew Jiggly Caliente, known as Bianca Castro. Yes, I'm gonna keep saying it so y'all will know, so y'all won't get confused. And I feel like me making this video is to pay homage to her and to anybody and everybody that knew Jiggly Caliente, known as Bianca Castro, because she was part of our community. She was part of the LGBTQ community. She was part of the drag race community. She was part of a lot of people's lives. And I will say this, although I didn't know much about her, although I knew she played on Pose, actually I watched the episode that she played on Pose. And I will say this, it is a lot of peoples, especially drag queens, that paid tribute to her, that posted about her. Bianca Del Rio posted about her. Who else? Trinity Bonet posted about her. Ikeria Scarlett, she posted about her. Bob the drag queen. And who else? Brooklyn Heights. Roxy Andrews, Cameron Michaels, and so many others. Detox. So many others posted about her, and they knew her very well. And basically, let me tell you, she is a history maker. She was a history maker as well. I think, to me, she is one of the women in history of drag that is transgender, to set the bar, to be, to show a lot of young peoples in the LGBTQ community, show a lot of young girls, a lot of women, a lot of peoples that being brown, being part of the LGBTQ community, and being a part of a community, and being a part of her situation that she was in, being a brown girl of a different ethnicity or a different background, that you can do anything that you put your mind to. You can do anything that you put your mind to. You can overcome anything. You can conquer the world. And I think, to me, in my opinion, Jiggly Caliente was one of the greatest. She really, really, really set the bar. And to me, although I didn't know much about her, I studied her a little bit. I kept studying her. And it really breaks me, and it really shatters me that, that this has happened. We lost so many powerful drag queens. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back again. My camera cut off. I had to adjust some things. But yes, we have lost a lot of powerful drag queens and peoples of our LGBTQ community that have really paved the mark. And thinking of Jiggly Caliente, known as Bianca Castro, her passing away kind of put me in the mind of when another legendary person and loving, powerful person of our community passed away. And I don't know if a lot of you remember, but this person, lovely person that I'm talking about, is Chi Chi Devane. I think that's her name, Chi Chi Devane. She passed away back in 2020 of 2021. She passed away either in 2020 or 2021. She passed away, Chi Chi Devane. I think they really hit and hurt a lot of us and hurt a lot of peoples in our community because she endured so much. She was out here working, going to shows, doing each and everything, and the whole time she had cancer, if I'm not mistaken. I think she had cancer, and she worked to the end. So I take my hat off to her, and I wanted to pay tribute and pay memory to Chi Chi Devane. I want to pay memory to the Vixen who we lost. She was part of RuPaul's Drag Race UK. The Vixen was, and Chi Chi Devane, she was part of RuPaul Drag Race USA. And Jiggly Caliente, known as Bianca Castro, she was also a judge on RuPaul's Drag Race Philippines, I believe. And that's why I say we lost a lot of trailblazers in the LGBTQ community that was part of the drag queen community and scenery. And to me, Jiggly Caliente, known as Bianca Castro, like I say, her among Gia Gunn and among many others, have really paved the mark. And I really want to say to Jiggly Caliente, Bianca Castro's family, among many others that lost a loved one that was part of our community, and to the peoples that were friends with Jiggly Caliente, Bianca Castro, who paid tribute to her, along me myself. I really want to say my heart and my prayers are with y'all and with the family. That's all I have right now. And I just want to say it's a sad situation. And I really want to say we should all take good care of ourselves and our health. Because if we don't, who will? They not going to. Nobody out there in the world is going to. So we have to do it ourselves. It's up to us to do it ourselves. Because if we don't, who will? And that's the message that I want to leave. My heart, my prayers goes out to the family of Jiggly Caliente. I don't know when anybody in her family or friends or anyone see this video. But if I have anything wrong, please feel free to comment and let me know in the comments what y'all think of this video. I wanted to come on here and pay my tribute because I even posted a status on my Instagram, and I would be happy to share it with you all of what I said. If I can, I will be posting some videos at the end paying tribute and the memory of Jiggly Caliente, if I may. I don't want to get copyrighted, but as long as I don't have no music or anything, I should be okay. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here. So that will be my video for today, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all on the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. So that'll be the end of this video, y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Thank y'all for watching. Until next time, I love y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. And see you on the next one. Love y'all. Thank you. Bye-bye.